Alright, this is going to be a quick little video here showing off these Gotoh brand machined tuners. These are not the factory tuners. They're designed to look just like the vintage Gibson tuners, and that's really what I like about them. So the way these things work, and it's kind of hard to wrap your head around it at first, but basically they have these little caps that screw on, and when they screw down they lock the string in, but you don't use your hand to tighten them. You see, you basically use the tension of the string and the tuning peg here. So I've got all these already strung, and as you can see, I mean, they are just locked in there with no wrapping whatsoever. So I've got the final string here I'm going to bring up, and you basically loosen up this little the little cap until you can fit a string through there, and you pull it tight. It's kind of hard to do with the camera in my hand. So you basically pull it tight like this, and let's see if I can get this. So just pull tight here, and you basically just start tuning or tightening the tuning peg. And what's going to do is going to turn the peg on the inside, the inner shaft, and it's going to be screwing itself tighter into that top cap. And as it does that, it's going to clamp down on the string, and once it grabs, you'll see the actual top cap move a little bit, and there's a groove in there on the top of it that you can use, they say use a coin or something like that to manually kind of give it a little bit more tightness once it grabs. I'm going the wrong way. Hang on. Okay, so if I let go of the string, you can see it's grabbed it and it's locked it down. So what I'm going to do is I'll take a little flathead screwdriver here, turn it clockwise to lock it down, and these other ones are threaded the opposite direction. And once you do that, basically just it's locked in there, so you just tune it like normal. And you'll still have to turn it a little bit before it actually starts to it's completely locked. It's still tightening it. It's using tension from the string to tighten itself down even tighter. So it's kind of like this self-locking thing, and it's really neat. And I'm just stretching on it down here to get the string fully stretched out. Alright, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's locked in there, and didn't have to wrap it or anything. The installation for this thing was super easy too. You see, you've got two screws that hold the mechanism to the back of the headstock, and you basically just unscrew those two, and the main assembly just kind of pulls out. And there's a bushing that's pressed into the front of the headstock. right there, and they give you this handy little bushing pressing tool, and the instructions have a dude hitting it with a hammer, but I didn't have to do that. Sort of, so it kind of goes in there, and like I was able to just push on it, and when I did, I was kind of pushing on the front of the headstock to make sure I didn't put any pressure, too much pressure that way. So yeah. And once that was out, I put the new bushings in, and I can't tell the difference between the old bushings and the new bushings, but the instructions say to swap them out anyway, so you might as well. And I reused the screws that came with the guitar. They fit perfectly fine, and didn't want to, risk a different sized hole or anything like that. So, I mean, they're all on there, solid and tight. And I'm gonna give it a shot at tonight's show, see how it goes. Thanks for checking it out.